Alright, this is justawesomemusic.org. I'm sitting here with Trey the Kid. Let's just get into this shit. Where are you from, for those who don't know?
From Annapolis, Maryland, born and raised. Spent 2 years of my life in Atlanta, Georgia. So I call that my second home. But born and raised originally from Annapolis, Maryland, all the way.
Where do you get your love of music from?
I want to say my dad, for real. Like, they always been in my house. Everything I ever learned, like musically, was from my dad. And I think it gotta be in my blood. My brothers, my sisters, everybody, somewhat musically inclined on my dad's side. So I pretty much give it to my father. And being a DJ and everything, just kind of bring it on to me.
How did you get into rapping?
One of my close friends, my man Millie, like I said, my father always had the equipment, instrumentals. We was about 7, 8 years old, and we just like, hook it up. Said you know how to hook it up, and we hooked it up, started rapping. Ever since then, never looked back.
How long have you been rapping for?
I would say I took it seriously at 8. I wrote my first rap at 8. Ever since 8 years old, I think I wrote a rap every day. If I missed a day, I would write at least 2. So I never missed a day writing it up. It's just like
Cool. Alright, make a break question. Top 5 rappers today.
My personal top 5. You said alive.
Yeah, dead or alive, doesn't matter, whatever you want.
No particular order. I'm gonna start first with Jadakiss, my all-time favorite rapper. Of course, Jay-Z. Kendrick Lamar. Hands down. Pretty huge J. Cole fan. So keep the new names out there. And last, can I throw myself in?
Yeah. You can throw yourself
So
in
I
there.
give myself 5.
Alright, what's your favorite genre of music?
Crazy as it may seem, I love rap music, but it's just something about honesty. Like, if I listen to too much rap music, especially not my personal favorite people, just stuff that come on the radio, I just get annoyed. But I can just listen.
Who's like your favorite artist? Like ever, you wouldn't put them in a category.
Everything he ever said just touched me. Like Jay-Z does it too, but it's like at a different level. Like I could still see Jadakiss like no money bummy sitting right here with us and still like, damn, how you know what I mean? Rap like that, so I guess it's Jadakiss.
Do you have like a favorite rap group?
A lot.
Are you waiting for the third album? Because I've been waiting for like a crackhead.
Yeah.
Like a crackhead, like I'm itching for it.
Yeah, I've been really waiting for that.
I mean, they say they got songs that's coming.
Hopefully they do.
If you could do a feature with any mainstream artist, who would it be and why?
Whoa. Can I say it in 2 different ways? If I could feature with anybody right now, I would want to say Kendrick Lamar, because it just my style and his style. It would be just to be in the room with him and just to see how his thought process and everything. But on a business standpoint, Nicki Minaj or like Drake. Like, you cannot go wrong with like Drake on your song. Or like Future, something like that, and you just cannot go wrong. Like, that's...
It makes sense from a business standpoint. Yeah. Okay.
Right there, you jumped out the water.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, what's your message? And when people listen to your music, what is it that you want them to take from it?
Annapolis, Maryland, like that is stuff here, like everything. When I say everything, like, some of the stuff that's glorified by rap that shouldn't be, like drugs. It's that here. It's rappers here, of course. You're interviewing me. Just it's just like the whole lifestyle of like what hip hop bring. I want people to know that it's right here just as much as it's in New York, in Atlanta, in LA. Just it's here. And for me personally, just me, I always felt like I'm one of the elite rappers in my city. Not the not like as a bragging statement, but I really feel like I'm one of the guys that has what it takes. So
Yeah,
throw me on the front line and I'm gonna, make sure everything gets done.
it's cool. What keeps you going? Like, what or who is like your biggest inspiration to just keep you going?
My son, hands down. My son,
He's a cutie pie.
yeah. My son is like it's like looking at him is like reliving my life all over, and it's like the more and more he gets older, it's like I gotta hurry up before he hits those ages when I started wanting to, go out on my own and do stuff. I just feel like what I'm doing could pretty much save him. So my son and my family and my whole city, like crazy stories. It's July 7th, 4th of July. I just came from downtown and just walking regularly and a little stampede of young girls just walk like, oh, that's Trey the Kid. He be on 106 in Park and he famous and it's a humbling experience. But just stuff like that just keeps me like, I'm destined to do it for real.
Cool. How do you feel about where hip hop is today?
I like it. I actually like it. Like a lot of people may not agree, but I like it because on both sides, it's like okay, like we just talked about, like the Chief Keefs and all that. But it's like the way, even on a business standpoint, the way the deal set up. It's like okay, if you can't be that artist that can give us hot albums and constantly do it, we give you a single deal. You
Mm,
know, we give you something
yeah,
instead of putting too much pressure on them. Like and far as like the guys who like doing it, they bringing it back. Like Kendrick Lamar, like I said, like him, J. Cole, like hearing them is like, yes, it's a breath of fresh air, like compared to a lot of the shit in the previous years. I really like it. I think it's a good. I would love to step in the game right now. It's good.
yeah, it's cool. All right. So, have you listened to The Gifted?
Hmm.
How do you feel about it?
I love it. I think Wale represents the DMV, really good, and he really doesn't get enough credit. Like the man on his third album,
Yeah,
none of them was bad. Like, and
yeah,
he's setting his own lane. Like it, I mean, it could be more he could do, like more like home oriented stuff. But at the same time, you can't knock him. The whole point of doing what he did was to get out. You know,
yeah.
and I really think he's setting it up for us pretty good. Like he's representing the DMV pretty good.
Watch movies with the sound off. I don't know if you
Oh
listen
yeah,
to
yeah,
that.
yeah. I just did, and it's incredible and it's crazy. Like some songs don't hit you until you're going through certain situations, and it's like I like it a lot, but I like it even more that some of the shit that I heard I'm actually going through.
Yeah.
So any creative like Mac Miller, just he, like I said, I like guys who he a diamond in the rough basically.
Mhm.
Like it's not gonna be too more.
Born Center.
I called it. I knew J. Cole was gonna deliver like that, and I knew it was gonna be hot. And like I said, I go off experiences. One day, I'm walking and I walked into a random conversation at the barber shop and they was fussing about who's better, Meek Mill or J. Cole. Like Meek Mill a lot. I love Meek
Can you
Mill.
compare the two?
You can't, but on how they were saying it, I'm like, you know, J. Cole, I think if you put J. Cole in the 90s, he still would have survived. I think if you'd
Yeah.
have put Meek Mill in that era, he'd have still had. some time to do some things
You
to
think
get
so?
up here. Yeah, I think J. Cole, I really like J. Cole more because I think he could have survived in all eras of hip hop. Meek Mill is right now, it's his time,
Yeah.
and he's doing what he's supposed to do. Like a lot of people scared to admit, but his flow done rest on a lot
But
of
how can
people.
you compare the two?
I just
I'm not understanding how you could even compare the two.
Yeah, I don't even know how that
I'm
conversation
still
popped
trying
up.
to. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just walked into it.
Have you listened to Yeezus?
Yeah,
How do you
and
feel about it? It's very people either love it or hate it. There's no in
yeah, it's
between.
no in between. I like it honestly. Like I said, I like everybody album, but the thing was, I was expecting different. Like if I expected to hear graduation and all that, I would have been
Mm,
mad just like the people would have been mad. But the thing about like Jay-Z and Kanye is like when you don't hear nothing from them, it's like it's going to be crazy. Like with Magna Carta, like I didn't even know Jay Z was recording right
yeah,
now.
me
Like
either.
I thought he was
I
just
just heard it was a
chilling
CD
on an
coming out. I was
island
like,
somewhere with the
whoa.
kid and Beyonce. I didn't even. And the same with Kanye. Like so, I mean, I like it. I got my songs. I like what's the one joint Blood on the leaves. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, what are you listening to now? Like, what's in your CD player now? What's got your attention?
The Jay Z, of course. Like I said, I just listen to Mac Miller, but for some reason, I wake up every morning at 4:30. I go to work at 5, and every morning for some reason, Kendrick Lamar overly dedicated just start my day off. Like I just listen to that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's cool. How do you feel about white rappers? Do you think that they should have to try harder to get into the game, or do you just feel like music is universal, it should be for anybody?
It can be for anybody, but like I think to to be one, it's like you gotta be that diamond in the rough, like Mac Miller, like Eminem, like I really can't see you. Like it's cool to be, in between, like not to make it a racial issue. Like when you black, because you don't gotta, you know, you got those certain type of people you could just I'ma just cater to them. But it's like when you them you gotta be all around with it. Like everybody has to like you. So like I say, you pretty much just gotta be a diamond in the rough type of, you know. But I listen to them. I like all of them for real.
How you feel about female rappers? Do you listen to any of them? Like Iggy Azalea, Honey Cocaine, is everything.
Honestly, I don't get too much in tune with them because I really, like the guy rappers put out so much shit. Is like, it kind of take away from then the radio. You hear Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj all day, so
you don't really hear anybody else.
I really can't, state my opinion on that. But I like it. Like keep it alive. We need it for real. Like it just can't be us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It gotta be all everybody.
for sure.